So, LinkedIn, the social media platform that's used amongst more Fortune 500 companies than any other. But how do you get the most out of it? But before I get into that, why should you be using LinkedIn? Well, not only is it great for recruiting fresh talent, but it's also amazing for getting to decision makers within inside the companies and building and maintaining relationships with your current clients and people you meet at networking events and stuff like that. Now, point number one and what you need to do to get the most out of your LinkedIn account is make sure your account is complete. So what I mean by this is make sure you've got a profile picture, cover photo, all the description and everything like that is filled out, and make sure you're using high quality images. Remember, this is your first impression for some people, so make sure it's a good one. Now, number two on the list is consistent posting. Now, consistency is key across all social media, as I've said on my other videos. But LinkedIn has shown that consistent pages posting at least once a month gain followers 6 times faster than those that aren't. So whether it's once a month, once a week, 5 times a week, make sure you're posting consistently at the same times and on the same days. Now, number 3 on the list is use your team. And what I mean by this is get them to create their own LinkedIn accounts and get them to share and engage with your content. By doing this, it'll get out to people they know, so people they've met at networking events, clients of theirs, friends and family, and this can then be shared again and again if that content resonates with these people. So make sure that your team are sharing your content and engaging with your content and using their own LinkedIn accounts on a regular basis. And number 4 on the list is communicate. Make sure you're communicating with other companies in your industry, in your community, tag people that you've met in networking events, because by doing this, it shares the content out with their connections, and you never know who you'll meet who is a connection of a client or a friend or something like that. So if they comment on your post, make sure that you engage with it. You don't just like the comment. And the same for other people's posts. Make sure to comment on it and reply to them if they comment back to you. So number 5 on the list is groups. Groups are becoming a much bigger part of LinkedIn. LinkedIn in their recent updates have made them much more accessible. And like I said, they're trying to make them a much bigger part than they have been previously. So make sure you're joining groups for your industry, for your community. They work the same way as they do on Facebook. So share content, talk about your services, talk about your experience about things, and just make sure that people know you're there, and make sure you're being social on LinkedIn. So number 6 on the list is ads. Ads can be incredibly powerful on LinkedIn, much like Facebook and the other platforms, because you can target people down to their job description, what industry they're in, the size of the company they work for, where they're located. And these can all be incredibly powerful for cutting out the rubbish and getting straight to the person you want to speak to. You've got sponsored messages, you've got, your normal banner posts and stuff like that, like you've got on Facebook and Google Ads. So make sure you're using LinkedIn ads because they're incredible for getting new followers to your page and getting your business out there to exactly the people within companies that you want to get it to. Now that was a very quick top 6 tips on what you can be doing to get more from your LinkedIn account. Now, as usual, if you've got any questions, put them in the comment section below and one of the team will get back to you. But apart from that, thank you for watching, and tune in next week where I'm going to be talking about Twitter and what you can do to get more from your Twitter account.